And we're live. So
We're live. Yay.
we are live. So hi everyone. Welcome. If you're watching us right now on Facebook Live, you probably want to jump over to our website where you can actually come in and speak with Terry face to face and actually get the answers specifically to your business. Because what we're doing today is going to free your time from feeding the content monster, always kind of like, what am I going to post about? What am I going to talk about? How am I going to be, visible in social media? Today, we're going to answer all these questions. So head over to our website, gethotpayingclients.com/monetize. And if you are on our website, I can
Is it
already see a few people
monetize or
here.
magnetize?
Magnetize. Thank you.
Magnetize.
Magnetize. I keep doing that.
GetHotPayingClients.com/magnetize. Sorry about that.
No, good. Thanks for jumping in. Magnetize. And if you're here, let us know that you're here. I already see a few people jumping in and saying they're here and they're ready. So hi Doris, hi Virginia, hey everyone. So before we dive in, there is a logic, there is reason behind this madness. And the reason is going to come in January 30th, where Terry has an awesome surprise for you. So I'm going to let Terry kind of like spill the beans, let you know why we're doing all these things and how that's going to turn your 2018 into one of the best years of your life. Terry.
Hey, everybody. Good to be with you. Glad you're tuned in. And don't forget, do go over to the website so you can join in the conversation. GetHotPayingClients.com/magnetize. So, starting on January 30th, mark your calendars. I'm going to be meeting with you literally every single day and teaching you exactly how to create your high ticket signature program, taking you by the hand step by step. And you're going to want to make sure you join me. This is a major bonus. We're going to be together, and I'm going to take you through the steps that are going to help you make ridiculous amounts of money in 2018, working less and serving people with even greater outcomes.
So this is what's, and I want to try to not have my face go into infinity. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay. But this is what's really cool about these guys. A lot of people are kind of stuck with, what should my program be about? How much should I charge for it? What should I be teaching in it? Will people actually buy it? How am I going to promote it? What am I going to do? And so all that stuff is going to be revealed to you. Like we're actually going to work with you every day for 10 days. We're going to be like, okay, day one, this is what needs to be in your program. Day two, this is how you find out what to charge for it. Day three, this is how you set it up. Day four, this is how you present it. This is how you find your audience. All that stuff is going to be done for you. And if you think about it, this is awesome. Most people try to sell you these things before they actually give you results. You guys are going to have something tangible in your hands. But to do that, you need to know what your audience wants. This is our first hangout, right? We need to survey. And then the second one, how to position yourself as high value and not high price. That's the second one. And that in that hangout, we created what Terry calls cups, your core unique positioning statement. And you should have that statement right now. And today we're going to talk about how to use that statement in order to magnetize your audience on social media. So, without further ado, on the page right now where you are watching us, I am going to share my screen for a second and show you right where it is. So, dum, 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 dum. This is where you guys should be right here on this page. And we'll open this Hangout soon and let you come in and actually ask Terry questions face to face. And here's me right now. And right here, there is your worksheet. So you want to click on that. It's going to open this page. If you can, print it so you can actually fill in these lines. And we're going to dive into that right now because we're going to want to give you a lot of time to come in and ask any questions that you have about this topic. So download this right here, click here, download your worksheet, and let us know you're here. Hey James, hey Doris, hey Virginia, let us know you're all here. And we'll dive straight into the into training. How's that? So let's do that.
Perfect.
Okay, so the first one is cups, right? Like where do you use your cups? Terry, all you.
So, quick review.
Yes.
CUPS is core unique positioning statement. So we talked last time, if you're with us, about not being a me too business. How do you stand apart? How do you look different so people want to engage with you and you magnetize them coming to you? So if you create a great core unique positioning statement and then you don't use it, you're not going to attract people. So if you think about Domino's, when they used to say fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, or it's free, if they didn't tell us that, if they didn't put it in their ads, their commercials, nowadays on their website, on their pizza boxes, on the magnetized cars, everywhere, we wouldn't know why Domino's, why not Joe's Pizza. So after you create a core, unique positioning statement that separates you so you're not a Me Too business, you literally use it everywhere. Your signature file, your website, your business cards, your social media, your blogs, your podcasts, anywhere and everywhere that is printed, brochures, flyers, postcards, direct mail, your stationery, your letterhead, every single place, your core unique positioning statement now needs to be used.
And so, many people, whoops, I always do that, sorry. So, where do you use it? Like Terry said, everywhere. So, how do you use it? How is it like, how is your core unique positioning statement attracting your audience? This is our second question.
It's a really good question. So, a lot of people will say, well, okay, I have a statement. It's a good statement. Terry, maybe you've even said it's a good statement. You've helped me create it. How's that going to bring people to me? It brings people to you because they know that you are the answer to something they're either struggling with or a goal they want to achieve. So let's just say that you're a business owner and you own a florist and you're struggling with getting enough people, foot traffic walking in the door, and people sometimes buy like a holiday floral arrangement and they don't come back. So you don't have repeat buyers. So if I were to say in my core unique positioning, I am the one and only business consultant for florists that has a unique process of command, connect, convert that literally brings in foot traffic and creates repeat buyers. If you're that florist, you raise your hand and say, tell me about it. They come to you. So the concept of magnetize is reverse marketing. Instead of you hunting for people, your core unique positioning statement shows that you filled a hole or a gap for a very specific audience and they are magnetized, so reverse marketing. They come to you and say, tell me how you do that, or can you help me? Does that make sense?
Totally. And so, guys, as you're hearing this, I want to hear in the comment, first of all, what is your core unique positioning statement? If you don't really know what it is and you haven't done that, we have the training for it. Just let us know. We'll send it to you. But right now, as you're hearing Terry, what do you think is your core unique positioning statement? What do you think is the reason while you put it out there that your audience will come and engage with you? So put that in the comments, and then we're going to open it up and we'll let Terry help you really hone in on it face to face. So start typing. And so our next thing is like, okay, so how does it attract your audience? It basically talks to their pain. Is that right, Terry?
It's exactly right. It talks to a goal they want to achieve or a pain they want to relieve.
So here I am. Okay, so how do we use that to set the stage? And I know, guys, we're going through our worksheet pretty quickly. We want to be able to give you all that information and then be able to actually interact with you and help you face to face. So we're going to go through that, and as soon as that's done, you guys can join us in the Hangout and speak to Terry. So to do that, you have to be on our website. If you're watching us on Facebook or anywhere else, you probably want to jump into gethotpayingclients.com/magnetize. So, how do we use our core unique positioning statement to set the stage?
So the best way to use your core unique positioning statement, setting the stage, is literally to verbally say it to people. It's to say it on social media and it's to say it when you engage with people. And I want to be real clear. I don't mean just to walk up to people and to like, sort of vomit it out of your mouth. I am the only blah, 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 blah who can help people, blah, 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 blah. I want you, as you meet people, to ask people questions. And then you set the stage with the core unique positioning. So, for example, if I just met you at a networking event, I might say, what do you do? And you say, I'm a realtor. And I say, oh, wow. Any challenges in that business? And you go, oh my goodness, yeah, it's so difficult. I'm working weekends, evening. I'm so frustrated. And then I set the stage with the core unique positioning by saying something like, well, it just so happens that I help realtors better organize their times and use their teams using my 3-step proprietary process. And if you'd like, I can tell you more about it. So I set the stage by giving my cups. Same thing online. Let's say I'm in a group online or in a conversation online, and someone says, does anybody have any ideas about how to use Facebook for social media? So I may say, yes, I help solopreneurs and entrepreneurs get traffic from Facebook without ads. Would you like to set up a quick conversation? So you set the stage instantly by having a core unique positioning statement that you share with people verbally and in writing.
So what I love about what you just said, Terry, is two things. One, you did not spam. You didn't just go like,
Correct.
"Hey, you fat, don't you want to buy my Facebook advertising thing?" You don't even know if I use Facebook, right?
Right.
You started with a question. I love that. And you started with a question that because most people love to talk about themselves more than they love to listen to other people. And you basically let them talk about themselves and see if they're a fit before you even suggest what your core is, right?
Absolutely. You've got it. You nailed it. It's exactly what you do. And just think about this. Maybe you've been to a networking event, a chamber of commerce, whatever, and people are almost wanting to put a business card in your hand and like throw up on you with their information. What you're doing is coming from a different place. Let me listen. Let me see if I can help. And if I can, you share your core unique positioning statement.
And it's awesome because this is almost like your 30-second elevator pitch.
Yes, then the difference between an elevator pitch, that's a good point, or what people sometimes refer to as a selling proposition or unique selling proposition, is you don't have to memorize something. I don't want you to memorize something. A core unique positioning means you know how you're unique. So I may say it 5, 10 different ways, but always knowing my exact target audiences, solopreneurs and entrepreneurs, knowing the pain I solve, creating a lot more income, a lot less time. And I won't say it the same way. I just will say it in a way that lets you know instantly that I'm the expert in what I do and that I'm unique and different from everyone else. That's what you want to do.
And this is so important because, as you saw in the other, in our previous training, we're talking about value versus price, right? The reason why someone will want to work with you is because you add value to their immediate pain. And in order to know what pain you solve, that was the previous training, which was the survey. So all of that is available to you. Yes, Kathy, we are going to have a replay. It's just going to be right here on the page. So, but stick around and see how, whatever we're training right now can help you. So you're serving, right? You're not selling. You asking questions to find out if your cups is a good offer for them, a good solution for them. And if so, you ask them whether they want to hear more about that. And
Exactly.
right? And then it's them asking you. You're not spamming them because they just ask you.
Exactly. And just think about it this way. If you really come from a place of caring and wanting to make a difference for people and creating value in the world, which you do because you were magnetized here to get this information, then all you want to do is listen and say, hmm, can I help? Can I serve? And let me let them know that by sharing my core unique positioning, which allows me to tell them what I do and how I give them an outcome. And then you don't have to worry about selling anybody anything or hunting for clients. It's reverse marketing, it's magnetizing. Literally, they raise their hands, they opt in, They message you on social media. They come up to you in a speaking gig or a networking event. It makes the whole process of offering your services, your products, easy and effortless and fun.
And fun, yes. So I love that. We're getting questions. So first of all, James says his core unique positioning statement is, "We help you make your success non-negotiable." Now, I want you to comment on that, but I just want to say, James, you need to watch our previous training.
Exactly, exactly. So we help you. Who's you? Is it everybody in the world? No, it needs to be a specific niche target audience. So in my case, I help authors, trainers, speakers, coaches, consultants. Okay. Be very specific on who the target audience is. And then I'm not really hearing the pain that somebody has. So we help you overcome X. What's the struggle that these people have? And then to become successful, or success is kind of a big thing. What does that mean? Success means something different to everyone. So when you do go back to the previous training, hint, hint, you are going to want to survey your audience, and you're going to want to ask those specific people, what is the pain you're struggling with? So in other words, if I can help you with one outcome and just one outcome, what's the result you would want? So they may say, I'm struggling with XYZ, and what I'd really like to have is peace, serenity, ease. So use their words, not your words. Success is a huge word. Most people don't walk around every day going, let me invest because I have to buy success. There's some gap that they want to fill and some result they want to get to. So, James, go back to the previous trainings that we'll give you the links for. Create the question and the survey, and then retry your core unique positioning and let me help you further.
It's awesome. And just so you guys know, this is not a one time thing. Like, we're really going to help you. We're going to help you face to face now when you jump into the Hangout with us, but also in Facebook chat if you guys haven't done that yet. Uh, Once you click on the link to the right of the video, and I'm going to share my screen again just so you see this. So, right here on, while you're watching us here, right? So click here, it'll open up a new page for you guys, and just add your name and email here and you'll get the entire training, all of them in order. So yes, we can give you the link directly to the training from the previous training, but you guys want to get this in order, and in order to do that, just opt into this course. It's really, really great. We're getting tons of really, really good reviews about that. I think you'll enjoy it. So the other question is from Donald, and he said, "Would you be interested at traveling at great savings and even make money while you do it by showing others how to do the same thing?" That's his cups. What do you think?
Okay, so it's a pretty good start. I would like to ask you, Donald, did you survey your audience? Did your audience say, gee, I have this big gap in my life and I want to make money while I'm traveling, and I also want to show other people to do it? My gut, and this is just my gut, I didn't survey them, is I don't think people wake up every day going, just today I would like to learn how to make money traveling. Oh, and I'd like to tell other people how to do it. I don't think that that's the gap. And I kind of get what you do. I understand it. And I have a client who does something similar. I think the gap is they're not satisfied with their current income. They want to find something that they're passionate about. So I don't want you to give you the answers because they're my answers, not the right answers. I want you to go back through the course and I want you to survey your audience, and I want you to ask, if I could give you one result, what would the result be? And then one other thing, Donald, when you start with, would you be interested? Who's you? So we usually start with, I help people, and then we specify the people. So I help people who love to travel would be a great way to start. Hopefully that will help you.
So, guys, I'm going to make as we go through this, I'm going to make the link under the Hangout, the one to click to join me the Hangout, active. And in order to access that, you're going to have to refresh the page and then click the link and then join us in the Hangout. And so to do that, as you've seen me, when you join us in the Hangout, just make sure that you mute yourself, okay, so that you're not your noise is not overriding anything that we're saying at the moment. and refresh the page, come on in, and Terry will help you face to face to really hone down on your message. So now that you do have your message, you know what it is. I help people with what issue, right? With that you found out through your survey, and you give them the results, and you position it as you're the only one that can do that. There, what you do by that, what you're doing it gives you focus. And so Terry, let's talk about the focus that the cups give them.
Great. And the cups does create focus. I'm probably just like all of you. I'm entrepreneurial and I have squirrel syndrome, shiny object syndrome, right? A little ADHD as entrepreneurs. I really believe you have to have one focus, one goal. One focus, one goal. And if you say, I am the expert who can help you get rid of XYZ and achieve XYZ, then when someone else comes along and goes, well, why don't you also do this multi-level marketing and sell this supplement? You're very clear. No, I help people do this one thing. I help people do this one thing. And I really encourage you to become the credible expert in one thing. So your core unique positioning will give you great focus and the ability to say, no, not that, no, not that, and to keep your eyes and your body and your mind moving forward in the right direction. You are the expert in one thing.
So a lot of people, when they think about that, they uh, they get scared, right? Because someone comes in and goes like, "Hey, can you do this thing for me?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course I can," And usually it comes like, "Can you do it?" And here's some money. And a lot of people are worried about like saying no to that part of the
Mhm.
possible income revenue, right? And just focusing on one thing. I know you know that saying yes to everything is the wrong way of making a lot of money. So let's talk about that for a second.
That is a really good point. So when I started out, a couple decades ago, I was doing a lot of career coaching, and all of a sudden, people came along and said, "Would you teach me this, or would you teach me that, or could you help me with this?" And I did all of it. Oh, I could do sales coaching, sure. Corporate coaching, yes, I could go in. Executive coaching, I can do that. Weight loss coaching, I can do that. Oh, you need help writing a book? I'll help you do that. What happened is I didn't become the expert in anything. My business was scattered. I had no focus. I was also mentally and physically exhausted. And and I couldn't get people results for people. So I had people who did well, people who did okay, and people that I really didn't serve that well. If you say yes to everything because you're like, oh my gosh, I need money, yes, 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 you're not going to give people great results. They're not going to give you great reviews. Now, 22 years ago, we didn't have social media, right? We do now. Someone doesn't get a great review, a great result, they go to your Facebook page or they go to Google or they go to Yelp and they talk about it. So you don't want that. You don't want it anyway. It's not good karma. You want to give people real results, real outcome. Back to the other hangout we did, real value. The only way you can do that is one focus, one goal. And the other thing I will say, when you start getting clear and you start saying no, no, no to the wrong things, and yes, yes, yes to the one thing that you do, you will find that you make an incredible amount of money. So I'm inviting you and asking you to trust in the process and not to be focused on, yes, but somebody's offering me money. That is not a way to create a successful business.
And there's another thing that you mentioned that at the beginning when you and I started talking about, it's not just about having the money, it's having the freedom and the fun and the joy of doing that, right? And so
Yes,
when you're focusing on just one thing, and you're giving people results, there's happiness in the results that you provide people.
exactly. I can't tell you how exciting it is for me. Like right before this, I got a text from my client, Rena, and she said, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. This is really working and I'm getting these results. That makes my day.
Yeah.
And that'll make your day too and have your clients achieving results and outcomes.
That's awesome. So, guys, last thing before we open up the stage here and let you jump in and speak with Terry. the last thing on our worksheet is what's the one thing you should be talking about all the time?
And if you haven't guessed the answer, it's core unique positioning statement. That's all you talk about. What you do, let me give you an example of what you don't want to do. You don't want to go up to somebody and say, what I do is I'm a business and marketing expert, and I help business owners achieve more results. And the way that I do this is I have this many calls a month, and then I meet with you, and then nobody wants all that. So once you have a core unique positioning, you listen. If you can help someone, you state your core unique positioning, and that's it. It's that simple. It's that easy. Reverse marketing. You magnetize an audience, and you'll make more money than you've ever made before.
It's awesome. So okay, so let's dive in, and then Karen, you were the first one to jump in with us. So let's unmute you.
Aaron, hey,
See if you know how
Hey,
to unmute.
Terry, how are
how
you?
are you? Awesome. I'm so happy to be with you.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm just here to listen for a bit. Unfortunately, I have to leave in 5 minutes, but I missed the cups presentation, so I'm going to go back and make sure I get that one out to you, and I'll certainly be here for the next time.
That's awesome. And Karen, if you know folks that this will resonate for, my goal is to make a big impact. So you can share it. And I'll be really anxious to see what your core unique positioning is and happy to play with you and tweak it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, ma'am. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye for now.
And so one of the thanks Karen for joining us. So one of the things that you do not want to jump in the middle. You really want to click on, I believe the link is over there, and get access to the entire course because it will walk you step by step. You're not going to miss anything. It's going to get you through the mindset, and then it's going to get you into the action. So so let's dive into. Hey Donald, do you know how to unmute yourself? And if not, I will unmute you.
Hey, Donald. Let's unmute Donald.
See if I can unmute him.
Yeah, we're trying to unmute you, Donald.
Donald, there's a red microphone on top of your screen, so if you can just click that, that should unmute you.
There we go. Hi, Donald.
Yeah. Hi, guys. What's new?
Yeah, it's good to be with you. You're new. How can we serve and support you?
I'm really new. I know nothing.
That's perfect. So, Donald, who do you want to help and what do you want to help them do?
I want to have. I know this is the wrong answer, but
It's okay. There's no.
I want to help everybody, but great savings.
Great. So, you do know that you want to narrow that and to be real specific on who the people are that you can help. And then the second thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is go back through the first two lessons so that we can help you narrow your audience and then find out the exact wording of the result they want. So it's great that you're new. I'd rather have you start off learning the right things and go do the wrong things. And as you go through the first couple of lessons, then I would like for you to create a core unique positioning and share it with me. And will you allow me to coach you through this process?
I seem to have a bad connection here, but I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you just fine.
Oh, I thought I lost you.
Nope, I'm here.
I have terrible time with computers. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's totally fine. You got on. And did you hear what I said or do I need to repeat it for you?
I think I heard you. You said you could help me.
Excellent. So I'll finish by saying go back and make sure that you watch the first couple of Hangouts that will be recorded like this. Do those activities and worksheets, and then create your core unique positioning, and I'll help you.
Great. So how do I get back to the lessons I missed?
Great. Can you share that?
Yes. Oh. So Donald and everyone here who is interested, I'm going to share my screen again. And on the page that you are watching this right now, right here on the page, so this is us right now. And right here to the side, there's a little icon that says free course, because it is a free course for now. So if you click on that, you will get you will be going directly to our free course. All you have to do is click on that button, let us know that you do want to learn how to attract high paying clients. Click on that. And right here, put your name and email, click get high paying clients, and you'll be getting your course into your inbox as an email, but you'll also have an option to get this as a Facebook chat. Oops, sorry. There we go. You'll be able to get it as a Facebook chat, and from what Terry tells me, most people really enjoy the Facebook chat. So, guys, if you want to, you can get it in both places. What's nice about that, it's not just a very static course, it's very interactive, meaning after you create your survey, you're going to get a link to speak with Terry directly in chat and share with her what are the results of your survey. After you create your core unique positioning, same thing. There's a link. You will be able to chat with Terry, and we're doing these hangouts where you can come in face to face and ask Terry anything about anything that you got stuck with. So by the end of this, you will have your high-end program that you can start selling come January 2018. So this is really exciting, because most of the times for you to get a step-by-step like that and the ability to pick the brain of someone who is successful, has done it before, 20 years of experience, is really priceless. So I really encourage you to take advantage of that. The last thing is, Anne says, I help health professionals and womenpreneurs create a life and business they love, so they have the freedom, health, and wealth they dream of.
Well done. Well done. That is really good. And the only question that I have you tried that out on your audience? So if you did your survey, and it sounds like you did, are they saying, I want what I'm dreaming of? Is that their words? So I'd go back to them and I'd say, if I said this, would it resonate with you? Or do you have different words? So when I went back to folks in one of my programs, and I remember asking this specific question, should I call my course something though, like it was something like how to leave corporate America and be happy? I actually kept hearing the pattern of these words that I never would put together. I want to work myself happy. I want to work my, I thought, wow, it's an odd combination of words. Then I created a book, a program, a course called Work Yourself Happy. So use their words. So go back and just test your core unique positioning on them and say, hey, put this together. I think it represents what I do and who I do it for. Out of curiosity, would that resonate with you, or how would you change it? And get their input, because they're your potential buyers and prospects and family members.
That's super awesome. So, guys, we've done it. We actually got your questions, worksheet, the content, and everything done in like less than an hour. So I think we
Good.
are breaking a new record here. Unless unless you guys have any more questions, we can keep it sweet and short. Unless you want to jump in and ask any other questions face to face, we're
I
gonna
saw,
give Terry.
I think I
What's
saw
that?
Rena in the chat. So Rena, if you're still around, come on in. I'd love to have you. I don't remember who else I saw on the website chatting away. If you've chatted with us on the website, come on over, jump in. Let's do some face-to-face live stuff together.
So as we're waiting for them to jump in, let's talk a little bit about what's coming next and why having a high-end program is really a key to freeing people from this internet marketing rat race. And one of the things that I've heard about coming many times before is, first of all, the mindset, right? Like, who would pay me $1,000? I can't even sell $37 ebooks. Why would someone pay me $1,000? And I know we're going to dive more into that as we start going through the program, but maybe we can talk a little bit about the mindset
Mhm.
in case it's kind of like, the obstacle. People are like, yeah, I don't know if I should do this because I can never sell anything.
Yeah. So first of all, forget about selling. We're just creating value for people, letting them raise their hands. That's magnetize and they buy. If you have trouble selling a $97 product, a $7, a $3, 397, it's all because there's very few buyers in that market. There's a million books, ebooks, courses for $49, and you just become another Me Too lookalike. And there's not a lot of value in a $49, $99, $197, $400 product and service. There really isn't. Because the person who creates that and offers that basically says that's all it's worth. It doesn't have that much value. It's not going to make a huge difference in your life. It's more information that will not create transformation. When you have a high ticket offering, $1,000, $2,500, $3,000, one of my clients has a $5,000 offering. When you have an offering like that, number one, you know you're creating value for people. And pay attention to this. The people who take advantage of a $1,000 program or 2,500 or 5,000, they get results because they do the work. If I buy a book for $47 or program for $400 and I'm busy or tired or lazy or procrastinator, I might go, yeah, I'll do that later. If I just plunk down a couple of $1,000s on something, that person is determined in there and doing the work. And then the last reason, you are the mirror for the people that you attract. I'm going to say that again. You're the mirror. So if I walk around going, I'll only invest $47 in myself, you're going to attract people just like you who procrastinate, aren't successful, don't put their money into anything. So if you say, I'm the mirror, so if I see a program, service, or product that creates value, even if it's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, I'll quickly recognize it. I'll find a way or make a way to invest in it. You will have clients show up who are just like you. The law of attraction says like attracts like. The mirror attracts the mirror. When you're investing in yourself and you're serious about getting results, your clients, your prospects will do the same.
And this is so true. I can't even. Yeah, it's so true. You guys have to try it for yourselves. Also, in those levels of pricing, you get a lot more as you get here with Terry. You get more personal support. So all the information is there. There's no lack of information. You can Google anything right now. The question is like, is it organized in a way that you can act on it, and do you have someone that you can bounce your questions off and actually adjust it? So if Terry was only offering you, hey, here's the formula for cups, and you saw how many people got it almost there, but not really there, and you never got an option to come in to Terry and be like, hey, this is my cups, what do you think? And she helped you own in on it, you will never succeed. You'll be like running 100,000 hour, 100 miles per hour in the wrong direction, right?
Right.
So Rena says that she's in the Hangout. No, you're not, darling. We cannot see you.
Now,
So
Rena, did you refresh your page and then click on it?
yes. So yeah, I'm not sure what you think, where you think you are, but you're not with us, so we
Should we
don't
show them
see
one
you.
more time how to get here?
Yes, let's do that. So I will
Great,
share my
thank you.
screen. So right here, guys, when you are on the page, you just refresh the page, right? It's gonna reload this. You're gonna click here to join me in the Hangout. It's gonna open up a Hangout. You're gonna have to say that you read the information. Basically, this is public. You are being recorded by Google, and that's it. Then you click OK, got it, and you'll be in the Hangout with us. So I'm not gonna click OK, got it, because I'm already in the Hangout. And you'll notice this is a new window that opens up. So if you want to exit the Hangout, just close this window, and you're back to watching us live right here. See? So if you want to join us, refresh the page, click here to join us in the Hangout, and you will be right here chatting with us face to face. So that's the exciting part of this. This is where the benefit comes in. And then, oh yeah, okay, we got James in. Hey,
Hey,
James.
James. How you
Forgot to
doing?
doing great.
Good to be with you. So where are you in the course? Have you been on the other parts of the course yet?
I have not, so I'm looking forward to checking out the first part of the course and then circling back to you.
That's excellent. And I really would like you to make sure that you do send me your core unique positioning. So if it needs any tweaking, help, or support, I'd really like to help you.
Absolutely. I was the first one that sent you the quick note
I
early.
know.
You gave me some great feedback. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. I'm glad you came in, glad you joined us, and we'll make sure you have all the replays so you're up to speed.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome, James.
So I'm curious. What James? What are you doing? What's your core positioning? Like, what's your business?
Oh, okay. So we have a coaching business where we work with solo entrepreneurs and small business owners, and we help them get clear, get concise in their language, what they need to do to achieve their goals, and we help them create their stated goals, and then we will walk alongside them doing done for you services as necessary to help them achieve them.
Great. So I'll speak to that a little. So it sounds like your target audience, James, was real clear. Loved that. And then there's a little bit of what I'm going to call jargon in there. So that's why you're going to want to go back and do the survey. Walk alongside you is something that a Me Too business says. Done for you is a Me Too business. So when you're doing this, you want to give a real specific one real thing they want to get. So the question you'll want to ask is, if we could help you with only one thing, just one thing, what's the one result that you'd like our help with?
Okay.
Does that help?
Absolutely. Thank you.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
Yay. Okay. So, guys, I don't know if Rena is trying to join us, but Rena, we will have more hangouts like this. And it sounds like many of you who are watching us right now need to go back and kind of just catch up. It's not a lot. You can finish it, very quickly. We give you like small bites within a week. You can be done, and you have plenty of time before we're gonna dive in and actually help you build your high-end program. Terry's gonna help you take all your knowledge, packaged it, so that you have a high-end program that you can start selling. And before we're leaving, there we go. It's Doris.
Doris, hi.
Terry's gonna help you take all your knowledge, packages. Okay, so Doris, you need to mute the YouTube video that's playing on.
Before we're leaving, there we go.
I'm gonna mute you. There we go. So on your page right now, you clicked on join the hangout, and you have on the other tab, the video is playing in the background. You have to pause it, otherwise we're gonna hear ourselves twice.
There we go. So on your page right now,
Doris, I'm gonna mute you, and you're gonna have to pause the video if you if you want to speak, because otherwise you have two audios running at the same time, if that makes
So
sense.
in one of your windows, Doris, the video is actually still playing and we're hearing it, so it's hard to talk to you. All right, she went out.
She'll come back. And then
She
we
will.
have Antwala. Hello. Let's see. I love how people are coming in and out. So you guys are getting the hang of it. You're getting the hang of coming in, chatting with us, asking your questions, and then dropping out and making room for other people. So this is great. You're nailing it. That's great. And let's give Doris a few more seconds to see if she jumps in.
Sure.
So we talked about why people need to stop charging $39 or $97, right? And actually up their prices. And we talked about why people would pay that because of the value. So Doris, yeah.
about
Yes. Still
people need
playing
to
in another window.
Yeah. And we talked about the value, and we talked about language and lingo, why you want to go back and you want to survey your audience and what's the one question that you want to ask them. And then after you hone in on your core positioning, unique positioning,
language and lingo, why you want to go back and you want to.
So let me share my screen again and show you guys what you're doing wrong, okay? So I will share my screen again and check this out. So this is where you are right now, and you have the video playing right here, right? Because you're watching us, right? And then you're opening the Hangout and you're joining us in the Hangout, but right here, the video is still playing and we can hear the video playing. So what you need to do before you click this, you have to click on the pause button right here. See, just pause it and then click this Hangout button. And then when you join us, we won't have two audios going one over the other. If you're already in the Hangout, go back to this page, click pause, and then we can listen to you. So let's see if Sam got it down. So hey Sam, can you unmute? And let's see if you muted yourself. Yeah. Yay.
Hey, how are you? I'm glad you got in.
I had to switch computers.
Okay. It's good to have you here. So how are you feeling about your core unique positioning?
So I'm feeling a lot better. I actually got through to, so you were having me basically survey my target audience on what they were looking for.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to very helpful people this morning that gave me new direction and new words. So I'm just keeping all the words that pop out at me, and then I'm going to tweak positioning statement once I get at least 25 surveys, like you said.
That is totally awesome. It's so important that we actually know what our target audience has to say, right? And then we have their words. And the whole concept of magnetizing is if I speak the words of something you desire, you're struggling with, or it's a goal you want, you're going to resonate with it versus it being my words. So that's the perfect thing that you're doing. I'm so excited for you.
And the other thing is, just in the process of doing the work, I was getting new ideas that were popping into my head, and I'm going to be sending out some bomb emails.
Excellent.
I started looking at actual diversity groups on campus, and I'm going to send out bomb emails to the advisors to see what the advisors have.
Perfect. And if anyone doesn't know what pompom is, it's a video that goes right into your email. So instead of typing an email to someone, I can speak the email and do a video for them, and it's very effective. So that's great. You're just advancing and moving at the speed of light. I celebrate you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And so we got Doris. Doris, can you unmute yourself?
Did I?
Yeah.
There you are. Yay. Thank you for being persistent.
I'm learning this silly computer.
It's okay. It's good to see you. Good to have you. So tell us who your target audience is and what you do for them, Doris.
Okay, well, my target audience right now is women and anybody that will listen. I have a company. We are ministry, so I want to give other people the opportunity to go out and work their gifts and their talents, whatever it may be, and use my ministry to be able to do that. That's basically what I like to do, but
Great.
maybe some help.
Yeah. So have you been in the course yet, or is this your first exposure to
First time, Terry. First.
Okay. Perfect. I'm really glad you're here, and it's going to really serve you quite a bit. So what I would like for you to do is to go through the other lessons, because that will help you. Saying that your target audience is women and then everybody else or anyone that listens to me is too broad. So
Okay.
I want you to start with women, and I want you, by asking women, if I could give you one result and only one result, what's the result you'd want? Starting to hear what they say that is, and then come back in and let me help you create that in a really powerful way that will magnetize those exact women right to Doris.
All right, now that sounds good, Terry.
We got a deal? High five?
High five, baby girl. High five.
All right.
I knew that we met each other for a reason.
Heck
Remember?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Always. The universe magnetizes and brings people together, and I'm really glad you're able to get on the Hangout with us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So this is awesome. And so right before we finish, hey, am I saying it right, Antwala? Can you unmute?
You're muted.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that's correct.
Hi, how are you?
Well, how are you all?
Oh, awesome. It's really good to see you. So what do you do and who do you do it for?
I'm the one type that I help women, health professionals and womenpreneurs create a life and business they love so they have the freedom, flexibility, and finances they dream of. So that was my thing. And I was really
Awesome.
a little confused because I didn't know if I really want to just focus on healthcare professionals and womenpreneurs.
Okay. So let me make a suggestion. First of all, you are probably one of the best in terms of almost nailing this. So I celebrate you, and awesome. And you have 3 words that all start with F, and you're following the process really well. I'm really excited for you. I would do one of those. And then I'd get known in that niche. I'd really build it up. and then I would do another one. So I got really known in career coaching, really became an expert there. Then I added sales training, and then I became an expert there. So that's my suggestion. And there's only one little tweak, and it's kind of an advanced tweak. So are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that you help them with a proprietary process, and I would name it with maybe your name, because your name is just so beautiful. So something like the Antwala method, system, process, something like that. Because you know what? That makes you the only, it makes you the one, and it makes it proprietary.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It does make sense. I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking of a program to really help health professionals. I'm a nurse practitioner and went on and got my doctorate degree, but I wanted to. So many people, 33% of nurses leave the profession within the first 3 years.
Wow.
So they go into it and they get tired, and the average age of a nurse is 48. So they're ready to retire and go home, but not necessarily retire.
Mm.
So I was thinking of a program called Bedside to Beachside.
I
And it's
love
a
it.
program because they're really tired of that and they're wanting to do something else and transition and have some freedom. So that was a program
Okay.
that doing for
So I like a lot of things about that. I'm so glad you shared that. First of all, it's specific, it's a narrow, it's a niche. So I love that. And second of all, bedside to beachside is a beautiful name because instantly, visually, it takes you from where you don't want to be anymore to where you'd love to be. It's a fabulous name. So I would just say it's my proprietary program, system, or method. And then I'd use that name. You've got it. You are just about there. I'm so excited. You almost nailed this.
Okay, great. And I wanted to contact you actually to see if I wanted to be creative with your program like you did with, I think Mia, I heard her say.
Mia, yes.
Sort of speak and then maybe do something that's creative where I can work with you.
Excellent. Reach out to me. It's Terry at terrylevine.com. Real simple. Terri. Terry at terrylevine.com. And we'll do that.
Okay. Thank you.
So good to have you. Thanks for coming on the Hangout.
Thank you.
So this is super awesome. I love it. I love the relationship. I love that you guys are actually advancing. It's so beautiful to see that, from the first hangout to where we are today, and it'll be even more amazing when you actually nail your high-end program. That'll be so wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it. So the last thing that we'd like to say is what's coming next. What's coming next? What's coming next is after you guys are going to nail your core unique positioning. Statement and start using it and start getting feedback on it, our next training is actually going to be how to look great on camera. And the reason why we're doing that is twofold. One, we want to make sure that when Terry is teaching you how to build your high-end program, we don't have any technical issues. And you guys are comfortable, you know how to join us, what to do, and how to be very, very comfortable on the Hangout, because we don't want you just commenting. We want this type of interaction that can really help you. And the second reason is Terry is awesome at using Facebook Live, building an audience through live video. And there's tons of cases where live video is becoming the next big thing. So the more comfortable you are in front of the camera, the more comfortable you are with the technology, the more you can use your cups to actually expand your audience. And so that will be our next training. You're going to get all that information about that when you join this course. So join the course. I think it's over to the right there. And as you're taking the course, like we said, you're going to be able to email us back, chat with Terry, privately, so she can really help you hone in on your cups. So without further ado, Terry, anything else we want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, just a couple things. If you need to catch up to our lessons, it's simple, it's easy. Do catch up. You'll want to catch up. Communicate. I really recommend that you're in the Facebook Messenger so we can communicate, so I can really help you, which is why I'm doing this for you. And then pass it forward. Who do you know who could use this training that's totally free? I want to serve more people. I want to help more people. So please allow people to know, share it, pass it forward. It'll come back to you all the time for doing that.
So thank you everyone for joining us today, and we're looking forward to hearing from you and engaging with you and helping all your friends, family, co-workers, anyone who can help, who can benefit from this. So share it forward and have a great weekend.
Hey, everybody.
Bye bye.